Hey, how you doing? I got a question for you, okay? Why are soft skills so important? I'm gonna ask that question again. Why are soft skills so important? Before I get going, I want to tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Dudley Thurmond. I'm a speaker. I'm a coach. I really help people add value to themselves. And if you've been following me on social media lately, you'll see that I've been talking a lot about value. Okay, I've been talking a lot about adding value, how you add value. You know, how to make more money out in the marketplace in the world. And it's by adding more value. But a lot of people don't understand exactly what I mean when I say adding more value. And when I talk about soft skills, I'm talking about adding more value, but I think directly into my life. I grew up a person, I had a really high skill set, okay? I had a really high skill set to play the game of football. Football was my only outlet. My mom got me started at 5 years old. Me, my brothers, like that's all we had. That's all we had at one point, you know? And when my mom got me involved with football, I always had to play up on my brother's team. So I was playing Little League football. I was already short. I was short and round, okay? And not only was I short and round, I had to play up on a team that was 2 years above me. So I had to learn how to perform at a high level if I want to get on the field. And that turned me into what I call a dog, okay? That turned me into a very, very driven individual. Okay, so I had to work extremely hard to be valuable to be able to get on the field. All right, I had to work extremely hard to be valuable enough to get on the field. So I had to figure out how I could do things that the other players weren't doing to be able to get on the field, and it turned me into a really, 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 really talented, really driven, really good football player, I would say. By the time I got to high school, my skills were still enhanced and they were balancing out. I was still finding myself. I was starting to develop. I wasn't such a short little chubby kid anymore. I was actually starting to grow. I started lifting weights. You know, I can remember the summer going from my freshman year to my sophomore year. I can remember the summer literally going to school, literally getting back around people that I hadn't saw in 2 months. And they were like, oh my gosh, because I had probably grew 3 inches over the summer. And I had, I had beefed up a little bit. So I was starting to really come into my body, and the skills that I had learned and the drive that I had learned, with really having to go out there and get it and make a way for myself on the field if I want to get on the field. That was really able to show once I started growing into my body and I became a little bit more, physically sound and fit for the game of football. So when I comboed that with the skill set, boy, I got on the field and I was knocking people's head off, and I was, really making a name for myself, and that allowed me to, leverage my starting position and so forth and so on. But I'm gonna say going from sophomore to junior year, I actually even went to a different level. You know what I mean? I went to even a different level, I would say from sophomore to junior, okay? But all in all, I'm just telling you guys, I had a really high skill set. All right, so I had a really high skill set to play football. I developed that. But there is some areas of life that I didn't have a high skill set in. And those areas of life that I didn't have a high skill set in are the areas that I'm talking to you guys about today. And that subsequently is soft skills. I didn't have people skills. I didn't have good people skills. I didn't have good communication skills. I didn't have good time management, okay? I didn't have good adaptability skills. Like, I didn't care about that. I didn't have my emotional intelligence, my EQ. Oh, it was absolutely terrible. I would spiral out of control. I would get into a lot of fights. I would mouth off with teachers and authority, so forth and so on. So my emotions were not intact, okay? And those are the things that I'm talking about when it comes to soft skills, okay? Because if I had high soft skills, when I go and speak and I'm on stage and I speak about this, I tell people that I had a high skill set to play the game of football, but I had an underdeveloped mindset to play the game of life. At the time when I was in high school, I didn't realize that football and education made a great combination. And that's the thing with a lot of high school athletes right now today. A lot of younger athletes, especially in the inner city, especially the ones that don't have proper mentorship, proper leadership to teach them and show them that it's going to take more than them having a skill set in the game of football to excel and really get somewhere, with what they're working with. And that's the thing that I was lacking. That's what I didn't understand. And that's what kept me from a lot of big opportunities. There's so many people out in the world right now today, and they have skill sets, okay? They have degrees. They have accolades, they have trainings, they have certifications, they have all these things under their belt, but they're still not leveraging the success that they want to leverage. What is it that's keeping them from leveraging the success that they actually want to leverage? Could it possibly be their mindset? Could it possibly be that they're not driven enough? Could it possibly be that they don't want it bad enough? Could it be their soft skills? Because soft skills are the leading force right now in the world. Something that people don't even think about is soft skills. I heard a corporate individual talking on social media the other day, and they were talking about how they're hiring and they're looking for some good employees, And I started commenting on their posts, and I'm like, yeah, you probably aren't finding the right people, or, you're probably having to fire so many people because of, the lack of soft skills in today's society. And she said, soft skills are a thing of the past and this and that and that. And I'm like, yeah, not as many people have soft skills as they used to, but it's definitely not a thing of the past. Because if you don't have soft skills, good luck getting a job, first off. If you don't have soft skills, good luck leveraging business-related relationships, okay? If you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna have to land business opportunities. You're gonna have to build relationships. If you don't have soft skills and you're single, good luck even finding a person to even connect with, because you have to have those interpersonal skills. And those are things that I was lacking that really kept me from going out into the world and leveraging opportunity through the skill set that I had of playing football. So exactly what is soft skills and why are soft skills so important? Let's get back to the top, because I've been scratching the surface a little bit and I've been talking about it. Soft skills are the things that aren't taught in the classroom, okay? Soft skills are the things, the skills that are not taught in the classroom, but they are probably just as important, if not more important, than the skill sets being taught in the classroom. Okay, you go to school, you learn math, you learn reading, you learn history. And some of the history that you learn is pointless. It makes no sense. You'll use it nowhere in life to get ahead. Even some of the math that they teach you'll use it almost never in life to get ahead. So you go into school and you're learning all these different things, and the one thing they're not teaching you is how to control your emotions. The one thing they're not teaching you is time management. Okay. The one thing they're not teaching you is how to become a better communicator. Because people don't understand that communication isn't just what you say out of your mouth. Communication is also how well you listen. Are you a good listener? In the classroom, they're not teaching you how to ensure that you're adaptable, okay? And when I say adaptable, that really dives into the next video. The next video is actually, I went and I asked 2 GMs, okay? I went and I asked 2 GMs of companies, what are the top 3 things that make a person valuable? Okay, I asked them, what are the top 3 things that make a person valuable? And if you want to hear what those top 3 things are that make a person valuable, tune in to the next video and you're going to hear me talk a little bit about what I started talking about, just giving you a little insight on what's to come in the next video, okay? So subsequently, soft skills are those leadership skills, or that adaptability, the time management, the EQ, because in today's society, IQ means less than EQ, okay? It's not about how well you can memorize something and pass a test anymore, okay? They're looking for that person-to-person connection. They're looking for positive attitudes in the workforce, okay? They're looking for how well you control your emotions. And those are the things that make soft skills important. I want to go so much deeper in talking about social media and the effect that it has on your soft skills, AI, everything. Okay, because people think that AI is taking away the jobs and so forth and so on. There's certain things that AI will never be able to take away. Never. They'll always need people. They'll always need us. We'll always be needed. We'll always be needed in the workforce, okay? So it's about the soft skills. And just to dive back to the top, it wasn't until I started to enhance my soft skills that my life changed. And I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't start enhancing my soft skills till I was headed out of prison, okay? I was headed out of a jail cell. And I had time to analyze, begin to, build myself, educate myself, feed myself knowledge, the right things. And I got up out of there, and communication was one of the first things that I delved into. I really started studying communication, delved into communication, got involved with Toastmasters International, started speaking in competitions, started winning competitions, so forth and so on, and my whole world began to open up. So I encourage people to start to develop their soft skills, all right? And when I talk about value, that's what I help people do. I help people add value to themselves by enhancing their soft skills. Okay, my personal brand is one of the most important things to me. My personal brand is one of the things that I've been committed to for the last 13 years of my life, more than anything, making sure I don't slip, taint, or tarnish the brand that I have built for myself now. But I had to go through a process of rebranding, and it took a long time. And I had to learn a lot. Listen, if you're looking to enhance your brand, if you're looking to rebrand yourself, if you're looking to enhance your value, tap in with me. I want you to comment, okay? I want you to share this video. I want you to like this video. If you like this type of content, I need to know, okay? If you have a question for me, find me on any social media platform. It's going to be Dr. Bounceback or Dudley Thurmond, Instagram, LinkedIn, all that, okay? Let's talk. Let's talk value. Let's talk value. So make sure you like, share, comment on this video, and make sure that you tune in and connect with me on the next video, where I'm gonna be talking about the top 3 things that make a person valuable. And I asked 2 GMs this question, and their answers were almost identical. It's your boy Dudley Thurmond. I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.